Hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the JDF Memorial Sovereign Sound Bowl. As always, you can find us on most platforms streaming your favorite podcast episodes, including Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. If you're listening on the iTunes or Spotify, please leave us a review of the 5-star kind. Subscribe to us on YouTube at YK Wrestling. Links to all the platforms and merchandise available at YKWrestling.com. Welcome back, or welcome to, if this is your first time, you are here at the Nuckafew Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TC Light, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Joined by King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name.
Yeah.
Here again. How we living, man?
Cool, man. Cool. It's a light week.
Man,
hey, Black History Month flew by, didn't it?
It did. It's horrible too. It was absolutely awful. We got former MVP quarterbacks out here getting jumped at camps and shit by other black people. It's crazy.
Yeah. This is like 3 straight. We done had some terrible ones.
Bro, like the last few weeks, it just... Black History Month has progressively gotten worse as the month has gone on.
I don't think we've had a good, successful Black History Month since Black Panther came out.
No, that was the last one. Cause like, hold on, I'm about to go run something back right quick. Cause I'm gonna tell you when I knew Black History Month was cooked. It was a few years ago. I want to say it was 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go just double check. It's Googleable. It was 2020. Yeah, it was right before COVID. When Deontay Wilder lost to Tyson Fury, that's when I knew Black History Month was cooked. I was like, nah, fam, it's not cool.
Yeah, it was bad.
Lost to this nigga. What round did he lose to this nigga into? It was like the 6th round. It was all bad.
It was just 6th
I was like,
7th.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is how Black History Month is going down. And then the whole world turned to shit right after that. And it just ain't been the same. It has not been the same.
Yeah, he beat that motherfucker bad as hell.
Yeah, it was looking horrible. And this was after the first fight. That was only the second fight. Like the first fight, I was confident. I was like, man, all Wilder got to do is tune this up, fix this up a little bit. Nah, he came in there and took that L on Black History Month. I was so disappointed. You can't be a fighter losing in Black History Month.
Nah, bro.
You a heavyweight fighter too. That's the bread and butter for motherfuckers, is the heavyweight division.
After you already, like, the last fight went to a draw, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't say who won, but you done knocked this motherfucker down so many times. It looked like if nobody watched the fight, you would have thought he won. So we're like, okay, so you got him. So what happened? You came over here, he just beat the shit out you.
Said, hey man, my ring gear was too heavy. What?
Dog. Didn't nobody tell you to come out here looking like Lord Sauron and shit? Like that's on you.
And that hurt me a little bit too, because like I can't not defend him because he black. It's one of them things like, listen, we're gonna defend you in public now.
Yeah.
But in private, we're gonna have a conversation.
We close that door behind you like, hey, the fuck going on?
Right. In public, I was just like, man, what y'all talking about, man? Yeah, that shit was heavy.
Yeah.
You see the nigga legs are small.
He didn't have his legs when he got up in there, you know what I'm saying? Shit got crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Over here trying to defend this foolishness just because we black, man. It's crazy. I can't defend this Black History Month, though.
Nah.
Maybe y'all Black History Month will get better if y'all go cop some of them black t-shirts we got. We got a bunch of black wrestling related t-shirts. You know, y'all know the Black Lives Matter joints. We got 3 different designs of those. We got our OG in the white. That's the Black Lives Matter Hollywood joints. Then we got the Wolfpack
Yeah.
joints. Then we got the pink out for cancer. Because fuck cancer. Fuck breast cancer. Fuck all
Amen.
cancer specifically. Show, man. Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
y'all. Shout out to and this I'm a breeze right through this real quick. I just had to bring this up, man. It's crazy because like a week ago, actually, this lady got killed like right outside my complex by a drunk driver. Uh like 2 minutes after I rolled past that spot. So like brother been feeling real blessed the last like week. I was like, damn, it could have been your boy. Couple more minutes would have held me up in traffic on my way to where I was coming from. Like would have been cooked out here. So like, I'm feeling blessed. Prayers up to that woman, friends and family, and everybody affected by that. But like that shit was crazy. So I got even less time for y'all bullshit than I did before. Cause niggas out here blessed. For real.
For sure. Indeed.
So yeah, shout out to that woman. I didn't get her name. Cause I couldn't find no updated articles with her name in it. But yeah, shout out to her. RIP. And let's talk about this week in wrestling history real quick, man. Got these birthdays out the way real quick. Big John Studd, RIP to him. First ever Royal Rumble winner. Would have turned 76. Fuck cancer. Francine, happy birthday. Happy birthday to El Torito. Y'all remember him? Is it really his birthday? How we know his birthday? We don't know nothing about luchadors from Mexico, really.
Yeah.
So how they even get his birthday? Hold on,
I'll
let's find out.
Cause
Let's see here. Apparently, apparently
the
Wikipedia
19th.
says that his birthday was the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they got that from, but happy birthday to El Torito. Happy birthday to Sean Spears, the chairman. Gail Kim, former women's champion in Impact and WWE. Y'all remember Killian Dane, Big Damo. Happy
Yes,
birthday to
sir.
him. Carlito had a birthday this past week, as did former WWF Women's Champion Bertha Faye, who would have
Yep.
turned 63. Shout out to Gato, the booker from New Japan. He had a birthday this past week. He's still in Bullet Club, ain't he?
I want to say, yeah.
I feel like he is. I don't know. We don't keep up with New Japan that much longer. I
It's a
got a
lot of
New
work.
Japan conversation I want to have soon. Cause I seen what's my man's name? Suzuki. I seen he was leaving New Japan. So you know where he going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying the same place everybody from New Japan goes. And ain't nobody saying nothing about how they just stealing all their talent and just leaving them with bare bones.
It's nasty business.
Yeah, it's nasty business. Let it been Triple H though. That's all I would have seen. I'm just saying. We can have that conversation later. Speaking
Ain't
of
ready
New
for it.
Japan, yeah, y'all ain't ready. Speaking of New Japan, happy birthday to former IWGP Intercontinental, former IWGP Heavyweight, former WWE Intercontinental, former Royal Rumble winner Shinsuke Nakamura.
Mm-hmm.
Legend. Happy birthday. It's past week to Corey Graves as well. My man's hit that big 4-0. Shout out to him. And Sean O'Hare would have turned 53 this past week, as would Antonio Inoki would have turned 81. Another New Japan legend, the founder of New Japan. And then rounding this out, your boy Rick had a birthday this past week too. Shout out to Ric Flair.
Yeah.
If we still giving shout outs to Ric Flair.
I mean, I guess we can. We might be in a minority, but
yeah,
you know,
we wrote a few. We
he's not on the
recognize Ric
redacted
Flair.
list, so
Yeah, he not yet, not officially.
Yeah.
Until he officially get on the redacted list, then yeah, he gonna get on that Voldemort list quick.
Yeah.
Let us find out something else, Rick.
We gave him a few warning shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you at this point, Rick is on probation.
Right.
You on probation. You might end up getting off the probation. Nah, you might not ever get off probation, but just don't let it veer off into, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Let's talk about this week in wrestling history. Not too much going on. 2004. This is where I get on my soapbox, Reek. 2004. My first ever episode of Raw that I attended in my hometown. February 23rd, the very first match, Victoria for Hall of Fame. Victoria won the women's championship. I think Gail Kim was the champion going into that match.
Yeah.
Don't remember. It was
right.
Gail Kim, Lita, and Molly Holly. It was a fatal four-way. And shout out to Victoria. She needs to be in the Hall of Fame. I ran this exact same note on this episode last year. So please do not let there be a third year where I have to proclaim Victoria for Hall of Fame. Please don't.
It's gonna be an issue.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. She gotta go in somebody Hall of Fame this year.
Right.
But yeah, same episode from what I remember. I remember Christian beat the shit out of Trish Stratus on this episode.
Oh, yeah, he was tripping.
And then Voldemort McMahon Jr. and Eric Bischoff had a match in the main event. And Stone Cold was like the referee, and then Voldemort Lesnar showed up. This is gonna be difficult. There's way too many redacted niggas now.
Yeah, like
I was cool with just the one.
Voldemort got too many syllables for us to be calling people this all the time.
Facts. Oh, we gonna work the bugs out here. This new direction that we are kind of forced to go in here. Cause I'm gonna just fuck around and start saying people names again. I was just like, I don't got time. But yeah, that was my first episode of Raw though. It was fun. I remember getting pissed off because The Rock came back the next week. I was hot.
Oh yeah,
I was hot.
By 1 week, man.
Took me 20 years to see The Rock in person after that. It's crazy. Shout out to Dwayne. On the same episode though, it was Evolution did some shit. So let's talk about Evolution, because a year later, Evolution would kind of cease to exist. This week in wrestling history, Batista ended up turning on Evolution. Thumbs up, thumbs down. My man chose to face Triple H at WrestleMania with his Royal Rumble title shot. This dude, Triple H, like a week before this, well, it was some bullshit Triple H was doing ever since Batista won the Rumble.
Yeah.
But like this man, yeah, big gaslight energy, big Roman Reigns type shit. Like Roman got the playbook from Evolution Triple H for sure. Like these niggas is serving me for real, but they don't know that. This dude hired somebody because JBL was the WWE champion over on SmackDown. This man hired somebody, Triple H, who I'm talking about, hire somebody to put horns on a white limousine to try to run Batista over like a week before No Way Out 2005. So Batista pulled up the No Way Out. It was like, hey, fam, it was good.
Yep. He was SmackDown too.
Yeah. Yeah, was on SmackDown, was on all that shit. Like, so like this dude Triple H thought everything was all good. Like, yeah, Batista gonna go over there to SmackDown. Like, he can win their championship. I get to keep my shit. Like, Evolution gets even stronger. We don't gotta worry about it. Nah, fam. Batista knew. Batista knew better. What's up with Triple H always drawing up contracts for somebody to get ran over? What's good with that? Did it with Austin? Did it with Batista?
At the turn of the millennium, Triple H was just diabolical. Like,
yeah, man,
there was no low that he couldn't sink to, because Stone Cold, what was it, 2001, when Big Keish wanted to do it for The Rock.
Yeah, that was 99. So this was shortly after him and Steph got together. So like now I'm thinking Steph might be the common denominator.
It might have been. God damn.
Because Steph came up with the whole plan of fucking full events and shit.
It was, yeah. Because that was
she might have been a ringleader in all this.
She had that. They had that street fight, and Steph switched up on him. Yeah, that was. It was crazy, man. Nah, but yeah, Triple H, like he had that period. He was just diabolical. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, he was getting in Batista's head big. Like yo, Evolution could be bigger, shit like that. You can beat Bradshaw easy. You take the title and and Rick was all in it too. Like
Mm-hmm.
it didn't matter, man. He had the playbook. That's why they called the
Eavesdropping
Reign of
on these
Terror.
niggas. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Triple H is different. This dude Triple H actually put hits out on a lot of niggas. Like this nigga put a hit out on Goldberg.
Yeah, he had that. He had what was it like 100K,
Yep.
100K in cash.
And kept that shit in house too, though. That's the crazy
right.
part.
You take out Goldberg, I got you right here, whole briefcase.
He said, "Let's get Batista to do it. Fuck all these niggas." I remember Mark Henry was trying to get that bread.
Yeah,
All that.
and this why commentary is so important. Cause, and I meant to say this last week. Nobody could beat Jim Ross when it comes to adjectives if you pissed him off. His adjectives, if
Man,
he
kept the
thought you was
thesaurus
like,
nearby.
if you thought you was bad, and you thought you was like a shitty person, you could not beat him. Like the way he would talk about redacted McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about he was uh, morally corrupt and all this other shit. Like, but that's the way he was talking about Triple H. Like I said, this dude, the world title meant more to him than life itself, and you know he would do whatever to whoever to keep it around him. Like, it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't lying. He was just saying it. He was just saying it in a more dramatic way.
Yeah.
That's what my guy was doing. It didn't matter.
JR used to put some stank on it, like
Oh yeah.
show. I don't know. He lost it along the way. Like you can tell like slowly he started losing that like passion, which I
Mm-hmm.
think was around the time he stopped working in talent relations. Because
Yeah.
I feel like if you hiring these niggas and yeah, I'm gonna put your ass over on commentary, I gave you the job. Like
Yeah.
once he stopped hiring niggas, I don't think he had that connection as much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when the timeline of that kind of mixed up. I gotta go research that myself. But yeah, JR used to be in his bag though. Triple H,
Oh
Vince.
yeah.
Like Michael Cole try to get that a little bit, but like he don't got it like JR. And
Yeah.
Michael
He had to.
Cole, I think, is the GOAT. Like I think Cole done passed up JR, but not in that department.
Yeah. As long as he stay in his lane, like I don't think there's anybody better completely as a complete announcer or commentator. But yeah, man, you couldn't try to replicate what Jr. did. You know, Jr. is just a legend in his own right. But nah, Cole for his longevity alone got to be up there because I mean he been around since the what mid '90s, late '90s.
Mm-hmm. And my man's Cole need a break though.
Oh, for
I
sure.
think Cole need a vacation because like I think it was the
Yeah,
last week on Monday, nigga was off. Like I was like, man,
he
this nigga
damn sure
Cole ready
was.
for Mania.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, on top of, I mean, he has had to hold down Raw for the longest, but then he was
Two
basically
shows.
babysitting. He was babysitting Kevin
Right.
for all that time, just so they had to fire him, so he had to move back to SmackDown or no to Raw. Like, yeah, man, we gotta give my guy some vacation time.
Facts. Hey, Cole, man, you got like 8 weeks, bro. You good.
He probably got more than that, low key,
I think
because
it's
he
less
just
than
be.
8 now, actually. It should be like 6 or 7 now at this point. Like we nearing the finish line, family. We good. Philly almost there. Hold on a little bit longer, dog.
Yeah,
Let's talk
man.
about '06, man. This week in Black wrestling history, Shelton Benjamin defeated Ric Flair to win the Intercontinental Championship. I think he had some help from his mama at this
Yeah,
time. Yeah,
his mama.
yeah, Thea. Y'all still wild for that. I can't believe y'all had Thea.
That was a time.
Yeah, y'all was different. Yeah. But shout out to Shelton on that one. 2011, some more Triple H news, man, because this was like when they really pump faked me. And I'm gonna this is for my basketball people, for my Laker fans specifically. I remember 2018, we was like, man, we thought we was gonna get Paul George. We thought
Mm.
Paul George was gonna leave Oklahoma City and come to the crib and come to come to the Lakers. This man said, no, I'm gonna stay in Oklahoma City at the final hour. So I remember that whole day, I was just like, man, this a bitch. And then I got this notification on my phone that LeBron signed with the Lakers. I was like, okay, get back.
Can't be mad at it.
I can't be mad at it. This is the same type of energy that I got from 2011, because we seen all these like vignettes, these video packages of like this Raven, this Crow for
Yeah.
weeks, and niggas thought it was Sting. It was not fucking Sting. It was the Undertaker. It was like, man, all right, Undertaker coming back for his Mania match. Okay. Then, before Taker got to say anything, Triple H music played. All
Yeah,
these
it was
niggas
fire.
did was stare at each other, look up at the Mania sign. It was like, okay, it's low key better than Sting. So like, I wasn't mad at
I
it.
would take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that was cool.
They people talk about Rock saved Mania that year. No, these motherfuckers saved Mania that year.
Yeah,
Because Rock couldn't do nothing for that shit show they was putting on at the end. But
Rock
they
tried too, but just like he couldn't do nothing.
the worst part is like
Niggas
I
had
don't know
concussions,
that
man.
I don't know that when they started doing this that it wasn't for Sting because they was definitely talking to him. But
Yeah,
you know, when he was like, nah, I'm not really feeling what y'all trying to give me, they was like, oh, okay. Well, we know somebody else we could do this for.
right. It was a good pivot.
Yeah.
It was a good little consolation. Like I said, it was low key better than Sting. Cause what Sting would have did outside of facing Taker anyway.
Yeah.
This shit probably always involved Taker anyway. But.
Yeah. And like, listen, Taker and Sting at that point in time still could have delivered because Sting was still like, you know, holding down the TNA even at that age. And this was like the last 2 to 3 years left for Taker could put on a decent match. So,
yeah. Hey, you know what was funny about Sting not going to WWE at this time? Like a few months later, he had to deal with that Jeff Hardy shit.
Oh my God, Victory Road.
Yeah. And it was like, damn, I should have went over there. Sting retiring soon though, so we're gonna have to talk more about Sting in a few weeks.
Oh yeah.
And then one more tidbit this week in wrestling history. 10 years ago, the WWE Network launched in the United States, and the rest has been history, bro.
So
now the WWE Network gonna be in Netflix in like 2 years.
Like they have 5-6 years before Peacock?
Yeah, it was like 7. Because Peacock, they switched over to Peacock before Mania and Tampa.
Yeah, I was saying, I know it happened like after the pandemic started, but hey man. Yeah,
hey, shout out to the WWE Network because like that was my joint. That was the one thing I always was like, this shit staying paid for.
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah.
Like other shit, I'll be like, man, I might cancel it this month. Man, I ain't really feeling what they got. WWE Network got something I know I'm gonna like, so I'm gonna keep it. You know, I fucks with Peacock because it's one and the same. Plus, like I'm paying for that subscription anyway, so I get to watch Law and Order. I can watch The Office. Like they be having decent movies on there a lot. Like I was just watching Oppenheimer last week. They got Inception. They got basically all of Christopher Nolan's filmography on there right now. So like, go if you a Christopher Nolan guy like me, go check out all that shit.
Yeah,
Inception,
I'm gonna probably watch
Dark Knight.
I'm gonna probably check out Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Oppenheimer is sick.
And I gotta watch Inception back because I saw it when it first came out.
I still didn't movie, bro.
Right. I didn't grasp it at all back then. This was what, over a decade ago now? Like, so I gotta like try with some fresh eyes.
I still don't get it. I watched Inception the other day, like my 4th time. Still don't understand it. At this point, it's okay if I don't get it. I'm gonna still watch it. It's still interesting. Maybe I'll figure it out one day. But real quick for the WWE Network though. Them two people in Australia that watch our shows, it's like, oh, mate, I still got the WWE Network.
Right.
Hey, what are you talking about?
It was
about to have it in a few months. So.
Like, and listen, like I said, I fucks with Peacock heavy. The only thing that really made the difference was, like, at least with the network, you could, like, you know, they gave you sections of, you know, a show that you want to get to. Like, if you're watching that match, okay.
Peacock.
Like, I missed that because having to skip around and shit to find where I was trying to go, like, that ain't cool.
Hey, Peacock, if y'all tapped in, NBC Universal, Comcast, whoever is in charge of that platform, if y'all need somebody to go through every episode of WWE and timestamp that shit, I'll
Whew.
do it.
Listen,
I'll do it.
this is
for the
you can
people.
cut. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can cut a small check for that. I don't need nothing crazy.
Yeah, give me a free subscription.
Right.
That's all I need. A free subscription for a couple years, bro. That's all.
I'll sit up there and do that all day, every day.
Yeah, I watch the shows any damn way, and ain't really nothing to go and timestamp the shit. Like,
yeah,
I don't gotta sit there and watch the whole program, bro. Like,
yeah, that take 2 seconds. You just gotta binge, basically.
Click. Like, just click through it a little bit. Like, all right, this ended. Let me go back. Like, ain't nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that's an easy job. Y'all can have both of us do it. It'll be even quicker. Give us a free subscription. Give us a plug. Like, let us put our show on the platform.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. You talking right now.
Listen.
And I know y'all listening. Y'all plugged in.
Hey, hold on. Who the CEO of NBC Universal? Brian L. Roberts is the CEO of Comcast. Cut the check, Brian. Come on now. Let's get it cracking. Hey, let's talk about this royal address of rumors, man. I got a few things, so I'm gonna get my couple things out the way. You might have some overlap with your boy. It's all good. We did not vet these at all before we got them. It's all good.
I got Robert Roode. So go ahead.
Yeah, Robert Roode was on Chris Van Vliet this past week, and I just got one little tidbit from there. My man's basically confirmed that he's retired. He said he's content working as a producer, despite being clear to compete. Says it was his goal to transition to that role eventually anyway when he first got hired. So he cool. You might see him every once in a while. He might make a Rumble appearance or something. I doubt that at this point, but he might do something eventually. He might get a little physical with somebody because he can, but he don't got to go, too crazy and just, wrestle full time no more. He off that. Shout out to him. And then at this point, this is a monthly segment for us here. Because your boy Terry, he back on the cap again. Anytime you see the words Hulk Hogan says in the headline, some cap about to follow.
Absolutely.
In an interview with Praise on TBN, Terry was asked why he didn't transition into acting full time. He mentioned how when he first did his first movie, like his first actual movie that he was in, he was in Rocky 3. Outside of Rocky 3, his first starring role was No Holds Barred with my boy Debo. Go check out the interview we did with Debo back in 2020. It's on our YouTube channel, YK Wrestling. Go subscribe right now. He says him and Vince wrote No Holds Barred, but gave credit to another writer because they didn't know how unions work. Debatable, Cap. Not sure, but it's debatable.
Don't know how unions work, but y'all conspired to keep y'all company from having one. Interesting.
Message. Here's the quote that your boy Terry said, though. He said, I ain't gonna do the Hogan voice. It's all good. He said, I had the chance to become like the next John Wayne. There was a guy named Bob Evans who ran Paramount. And this is Googleable. Bob Evans was the cocaine cowboy of Hollywood. Just go Google Bob Evans cocaine. But anyway, Terry says, Bob Evans took me into his office and there was big pictures on the wall with Clint Eastwood and John Wayne and all the big stars like Dustin Hoffman, everybody that was a part of the contract players for Paramount. He said to me, you're going to be my next John Wayne. Then he laid out the schedule and what was expected of me on and off camera. I went, I'm the wrong guy for that stuff. And I just decided to go back into wrestling.
That's cap. Totally cap. That means lie.
Yeah, it's the John Wayne line that's killing me. Like,
yeah,
sir, what do you?
I know
mean?
You and John Wayne got a lot in common. If you know, you know.
Right.
But chill, chill. The John Wayne was the biggest star of his time. I know you and Clint Eastwood got some stuff in common. If you know, you know. But you wasn't about to beat them, man.
Yeah, it's not the same thing at all.
You wasn't about to beat them.
And realistically, the roles that he did play were basically himself anyway. Like even in
Right.
Rocky 3, he was basically himself, just in a different
Even the
arena.
Suburban Commando, he was just was he alien in Suburban Commando? I don't remember. He was mad robotic.
Yeah,
He was like a robot, wasn't he?
It was something like that. I think so.
Hey, Suburban Commando was fire, but no, he was an alien. Yeah. So my man was an alien, like alien Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. And there was a movie where he was watching the kids or babysitter or some shit like that. Basically same thing because he was the same dude. And then No Holds Barred and all the rest of it. Honestly, I got reminded today he was in the second Gremlins as himself in a movie theater.
Yo, it was this one movie he was in too. This man. Damn, what was that movie called? Hold on. Now we gotta Google it.
Was it?
Yeah, Mr. Nanny was the joint where he was watching
Yeah.
the kids.
Yeah.
Let's see what IMDb say. When the fuck was Hogan on NXT, bro?
What?
In 2015? That's crazy.
That had to be like a pre-tape segment or something. Like an interview or
Here at Full Sail, brother.
Nah, ain't no way.
I can't find the movie he was in.
I can't think that an NXT crowd would be accepting of that either. Like there's always there's always the initial pop, like, you know, because of who it is. Like I ain't gonna hold you, right? My first Mania went to 35, and they opened the show. Alexa Bliss come out there, and like she it was something that she did. It was supposed to be a surprise, but all of a sudden Terry's music hit, and it was like, oh shit. So there was an initial pop that even I was like, oh shit. But then I see the Tron. Yeah, I see the Tron. I see who it is. And once I said it, I was like, okay, you can get this motherfucker out of here now because I didn't ask for this.
I can't even confirm the movie he was in, but I know like this dude had like, the makeup department kind of went crazy. It didn't even look like Terry. This man was in Thunder in Paradise. He was just playing Terry.
Yeah, exactly.
I know John Wayne was like playing John Wayne in every role and shit too, but he had a little bit more range than just the amped up muscle head. You know what I mean?
Right.
Enough talk about Terry. You've been doing this too long. What you got?
Way too much. Way too much. It was some actual piracy going on out in the high seas of, you know, going towards Australia, because Michael Cole talked about it a little bit on the broadcast. Initially, the actual structure, the Elimination Chamber, was supposed to get shipped through the Suez Canal. Apparently, there was pirates out there for real. It was blocked up the passageway, couldn't get through. So they had to send it on a train from Miami to LA. From LA, they took it, shipped it out to Sydney, and then from Sydney, got on a train and shipped it out to Perth. Got it set up, everything worked out. But yeah, some real life pirates out of the Caribbean or wherever out here going on.
Man,
I ain't expect that. But that's funny.
Man, Kyrie Sane tripping.
Right. Like, come get your
Paul
people.
Burchill out here. Shout out to my Pirates. Man.
This one almost threw me for a loop. Summer Rae signed with Extreme Bare Knuckle Fighting, but she's a an interviewer and social media correspondent. When I first saw it, I'm like, hold on, these two don't go together.
Right.
And then I'm thinking like, yo, she really training to fight Natty for real? Like, it wasn't adding up for a minute. But yeah, no, she's not something that you wouldn't. But shout out to her. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Apparently Monday on Raw, a lot of people backstage had the impression that Jey Uso was going to beat Gunther for the title that night, right up until the start of the show. A lot of whatever people were thinking, might have been miscommunication, whatever the case is. But no, A lot of people apparently had on their run sheets that there was going to be a title change going on in the main event, and I don't know, maybe they thought about it, but we got the swerve that was expected. At least I expected, and Jimmy showed up. We built into Mania as per usual.
How easy you got to tell niggas that what's about to happen earlier in the show when they showed up and fucked over. I forgot who Drew faced. But yeah,
Hey, man.
Fuck that dude over. It was Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
When they showed up and fucked over Cody, I was like, yeah, they still about to show up later. I know what's going down.
Yeah.
I knew he wouldn't win.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't. It wasn't a surprise to me, but
if y'all never showed y'all hand with the bloodline earlier in the show, then y'all might have had me in the main event thinking like Jay was gonna go over. But as soon as they showed up, then I was just like, all right, here we go. That's some shit Triple H need to kind of shore up too. Like you kind of show your hand a little bit. He'd be a terrible poker player.
Way too much. Cause I said what last week when we look at the field, the people in the chamber, I'm like,
yeah,
you only got one Raw guy in here, like kind of obvious. But now I think we might be getting Braun and Gunther. Honestly,
it's better than some alternatives that I've seen.
Well,
niggas talking about some Sami Zayn. Fuck out of here.
Nope. I ain't with it. Shelton says y'all need to start showing Bayley some love. Did an interview this week.
Saw that.
And
shout out to Black Wrestling Podcast, man. Got Shelton Benjamin on here.
Right. We gotta get them around here. But yeah, like he was, putting over, the growth of women's wrestling and things like that. And more specifically, talking about Bayley. Like everybody's been talking about Cody and finishing his story and everything like that. And, it's the main story in the company. But like at the end of the day, Bayley's been putting her time in. She paid her dues. She done gone out, won the Rumble, set a record for time, and she ain't getting no love or no promotion. She ain't on the face of nobody's posters. Like basically the same thing that she was saying. Like it is what it is. I haven't gotten this, that, and the third, but I just keep showing up to work. So basically, he's saying the same thing, but like, give Bayley her flowers, and I agree with that because it's true.
Man, I think folks just want something to complain about. Like we just moved on from Cody to Bayley. Like I feel like y'all don't care as much as y'all act like y'all care for real.
Probably not.
Like let that story heat up some more. Like Cody's story obviously is hotter, and then you bring in Dwayne into that too. That's gonna get more attention, obviously. Yeah. CM Punk and Seth was gonna get more attention than that, obviously, because of that dynamic.
Yeah.
I feel like even before Bayley figured out what was going on, like we was some of the only people that was talking about Bayley. Like y'all wasn't even talking about Bayley at all anyway, either.
That's what I'm saying.
All of a sudden, y'all be like, oh no, Bayley need attention too. Like, why wasn't y'all giving her the attention then? Damn it. What's going on here?
Like at one point, she was the person. Her and Sasha was like holding shit down. Like she was
all three shows.
longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion at one point in time. Like I had to give her props because she done swerved all of us thinking that she was clueless at one point in time.
Right.
And she had probably one of the best stories coming out of the last year because she was in the background in her own group. And now
that
finally
match don't need the main event either, at least not now. Like I'm not going to advocate for that match main event in night one of WrestleMania. If we got hotter matches that could main event WrestleMania, then let them hotter matches main event. Like it don't matter that Bayley won the Royal Rumble. If the match don't got no buzz to it, you're gonna have somebody wrestle in the main event in a buzzless match, and that's your last match of the night. That makes zero sense.
Well, they got to do better on that too because it hasn't really had the since that night where she announced it. It hasn't had the same amount of heat. Like Becky and Rhea got a better chance of main event night one at this point.
Yeah, because at least like you kind of care about what both of them doing. Like I don't really care about listen, we'll talk about that soon.
Yeah.
Like,
We got a
I'm
lot in the mix.
I'm gonna give it a few more weeks to say for sure. I'm just saying right now, that match does not scream main event. I don't care about the semantics and the dynamics. Y'all want to put on a heatless match in the main event of WrestleMania? That's on y'all. Am I gonna care about it? Probably not.
Hell no.
I mean, I'm gonna care. I'm just not gonna care as much. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up for tomorrow? That's how I'm gonna feel.
Yeah, basically. They took Brock out of 2K24.
Saw that.
Yeah, about what I expected.
Yeah. Can always add him back in later.
I'm about to say, like, it's just one of those things where it's gonna be like, it's touch and go. We'll see how it goes. This was almost a real different week for me because I popped in Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, and I seen something that said John Cena joined OnlyFans. And when I read the story, I had to get clarification on this.
Yeah.
It's under the alias of this character that he's getting ready to play for this movie Ricky Stenicki on Amazon Prime. Him, Zac Efron, William H. Macy, they're all in this movie. He's playing this this dude that
right there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's basically he's a character that a bunch of friends made up when they want to get away from their wives and just chill with the fellas. And they hire him to actually be the guy because now they need to cover their asses. So he's I think he's like a stand-up comedian or something like that they hired. It looked like it's gonna be dope. But yeah, he got OnlyFans for Ricky Stenicki. So I saw that shit and I was like, wait a minute. Like, whole world going crazy.
Yeah, and then this motherfucker Randy Orton gonna be like, hey, let's collab. Like, what the fuck you mean let's collab?
Yeah.
Angelo Dawkins gonna post a picture of Cam and Mace.
Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy out here.
I need a pause sound bite on here.
We do. Facts.
I'll get that.
On top of that though, him and Randy, speaking of them two, also gave their thoughts on the Vince situation. John gave the PC answer. I mean, this guy might as well be a politician. He just said, "Listen, I gotta reserve my emotion and stuff like that for the facts to come out. All I know is that I love this person. I don't like the situation and everything like that. It's just that
John Cena tread lightly what he talk about after this shit he said with China a couple years back.
Oh yeah, listen, you gotta know better.
John Cena's like, nah, fam, I ain't about to talk about that.
Yeah, you gotta know better. But no, Randy was like, listen, I wanna be fair.
Man, me a lot of money.
Exactly. That's exactly what he said. He's like, listen, I wouldn't be where I'm at without this man. So I'm hoping shit is true. But
yeah, if
this is true, like this is fucked up. It's fucking me up because I never want to see that to ever be the case. You know what I'm saying? I never want to see him in that light. His A&E bios, I think it's dropping tonight.
Yeah, it's tonight. Yep.
Yeah. So that's gonna be fire. But that's all I got, rumors.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about what we watching, man. Because the new season of Legends and Rivals on A&E is premiering this week, so I'm tapped in for sure. You got Randy Orton and the Rivals is gonna be Triple H versus The Rock.
Oh,
so it's appropriate timing to be airing that one. Since apparently they filmed something with them possibly having a match a couple weeks ago. They filmed a segment that leaked out. It was never meant to get out.
That shit.
Whose man's is this, bro?
It's literally 10 years old.
Yeah. Which is a testament to both of them because they still look the same.
Right.
Like Triple H has got a little bit more gray in he got an actual beard now that got
gray.
He didn't really have a beard like that back then. And The Rock, black don't crack, so he look exactly the same that he did 10 years ago. Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah.
He wearing a little bit more comfortable clothing nowadays, but that's it.
Hey, we ain't even talk about him putting that shit on on SmackDown.
Oh yeah, we did not talk about it. It came out with the Versace a couple weeks ago. We didn't even bring that up last week. Keep bringing out the Versace, man. I popped for that. I was just like, yo,
man.
This is better than any wrestling callback that the marks be marking out over.
Right.
Y'all be talking about, oh, CM Punk came out with his Ring of Honor music that he used in 03 that nobody fucking know. Y'all was going crazy over that. No, I popped for The Rock wearing Versace again.
Yeah.
Wearing Versace.
Had to edit it, for his times, cut it up into a vest and shit, but I ain't mad at it.
Hold on. Let me wear this Versace vest to show off the guns.
Right.
Looking ass boy. Yeah, man. I'm tapped into them biography. Yeah. What was it, biography? A&E joints? Yeah. What the hell was that? That just threw me all the way off.
Black folks, man. Black folks.
Yeah, niggas. What else we watched this past week? I was watching a little bit of old Elimination Chambers, and I ran through 2010, and I was looking forward to watching. I started watching with the No Way Outs, and then of course they stopped doing No Way Out for a couple years, and they started doing the Chamber shows. So I had to go look for the Chamber joints.
Yeah.
And 2010, I think, was the first one. This motherfucker Undertaker got set on fire.
Bruh. That was a bad night.
Man. And like watching it live, you don't really know what the fuck going on. Like you just like, oh, this nigga Taker starts storming to the ring. Like,
right.
Michael Cole was like, Undertaker is focused. He's ready to get things started. Hey, this is when I was like, Michael Cole, he kind of nice. Cause that man covered that shit up real well.
Oh man, like, and then I've always thought it was weird that like he gets in the cell or in his chamber and he's immediately just throwing water on top of himself. Yeah. Like, yo, what's going on here? But yeah, he finally,
that nigga was hot, boy. Like, no pun intended. Obviously, he was hot because he got set on fire, but like mentally, this man was pissed the fuck off. It was all over. Like, this man was pacing back and forth. He was like, man, I will fuck somebody up right now if I wasn't in front of 20,000 people. Like, that's the energy he was giving off. So, like, I tuned in specifically to watch that. I didn't even care about nothing else. I was like, no, this the joint Taker got set on fire. I remember that like it was yesterday. But yeah, I watched some Chambers. And then, of course, I watched my Law and Order. I don't do shit but watch Law and Order at work, bro. Like, fucking just prop my shit up, whatever I'm watching it on, load up the Peacock.
Yeah, man.
SVU all day long.
I just watched the new ones like 2 hours ago when I got in.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Liv Benson finally catching the motherfucker, finally finding that girl. That shit was about to piss me off.
It was, though.
Most boring storyline they've ever done, bro. Having to sit through that shit.
Right. Like,
shout out to her.
We're going to sit up here and we're going to make this a whole thing because, okay, she's getting older. Her eyesight ain't, the same and shit because she saw something in the moment and, was like, I don't know. But
hey, tell me how you would feel, bro, if your kid got like kidnapped and just went missing in a big metropolitan city and you don't know what the fuck going on. How would you feel if the detective on the case called you into her office and was just like, oh yeah, thanks for letting me know I'm not going crazy? Like, how would you feel if somebody said that to you?
Yeah. I don't even know because she said that and I'm like, wait, what?
I would have been like, bitch, what the fuck you talking about?
Like, what? I was really confused by that. Like, what the fuck you mean? You not going crazy?
You're not going crazy? So you mean ain't nobody trying to find my kid? I would have said that shit off. They just sitting there confused, like, what?
Like, bro, what you trying to tell now, fam?
Facts. Shout out to Liv Benson though, man. Shout out to Stabler too, man. That nigga life is shitty, bro.
Oh my god, that hurt my heart. That hurt my heart because he saved that girl, and I think it was in like season 2. You know what I'm saying? Everything was cool. Now it's a wrap. It's a
Facts,
wrap,
man. Motherfucker fighting his brother in front of the family and shit.
Yo, that was wild.
Oh, as soon as he did, I was like, damn, this nigga life shitty. And his motherfucking sergeant got shot. Like, damn.
Damn.
His wife dead, nigga brother on drugs. Son was on drugs.
IAB on his ass again.
This nigga hate IAB, bro. It's fun. I was watching another episode back in the day when Tucker suspended his ass.
Yeah, man.
It's like, damn.
They up here, they drilling the whole team. Oh, you ever seen them use excessive force? You heard was he drinking this night or whatever? Like
this motherfucker pointed a gun at my sergeant. What the fuck you want me to do?
Right. Hey, man.
And still shot her.
I better get comfortable. This par for the course with your boy.
Yeah. Y'all better act like y'all know Stabler up in here, bro.
And right.
Shit now.
Mm-mm.
Hey, man. So it's been a couple weeks since we handed out a Peasant of the Week. And guess what? We got a Peasant of the Week this week. Let's reel it in and see what's
packing the edits, guess what?
These peasants, you peasants.
Peasant of the Week episode, was it 233? Something like that. Yeah. I'm gonna put this guy over before I grill this motherfucker. This man is a rapper. There's no relation to wrestling that I know of. Co-founder of what used to be a very respected publication for rap music and hip-hop culture, The Source. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. That's really the only accomplishment I got for this guy. Benzino, bring that ass here, boy.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Motherfuckers is listening like Benzino.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who that guy is? We're gonna find out. Like, is he a former rapper? He did release a diss record a couple weeks ago on Eminem.
Yeah.
This is Goldberg is Eminem and Benzino is like Bret Hart in this.
Okay.
Sense.
Okay, that's fair.
The accomplishments don't match up, but yeah, this dude is not nearly as accomplished in his field as Bret Hart.
Like, but if you flip the accolades from one person to the other, then you got the same thing. Like if Goldberg,
that's disrespectful. Goldberg got mad accolades too.
No, but I'm saying like if Goldberg had Bret's career as far as like all of the championships, all of this, match of the year, shit like that, whatever. If you gave him like what Bret means to wrestling as opposed to Goldberg and the attraction, like, then it would make sense.
Okay, yeah, I got that. Yeah. This dude recently appeared on Drink Champs. Give it up for Drink Champs, goddammit. This dude shouted out a bunch of times early on in interviews, like, man, fuck Eminem. Eminem, they was beefing back in the day, like 20 years ago.
It was
crazy
heavy.
beef. This dude Benzino, I believe, still has me blocked on Twitter. I talked about how this man don't got a neck like years ago.
Look, we gonna have to have a conversation about you on Twitter, bro. The amount of people blocking you is too damn high.
I'm the can man. Anybody can get it. However, anyway, this man was like, man, fuck Eminem, mad times, only to change his tune later on in the interview. Because y'all know, if y'all don't know, rather, Drink Champs, it's in the name, man. Y'all, they in there, they drinking, they smoking weed the whole interview.
Facts.
Over time, niggas' paws get looser. And sometimes niggas break down and start crying.
I don't got nothing against Eminem. I got nothing against Eminem. They can rap. But I care about us more. I don't want to go through, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want, for 22 years, every time I do an interview, they ask me about Eminem. The fuck you want me to do? Come on, man. My daughter came into the industry figuring that, hey, I gotta be cool with Eminem because everybody's against my dad. You think this shit is fucking cool? Nah, man. We're failing as a people.
We failing as a people.
Like, where did that part come from?
I don't got shit to do with you and Eminem, bro. Like, don't lump me into this in a general sense.
Like, this beef was yours and yours alone, sir.
Yeah. Elsewhere in the interview, this man talked about, you know, how he tried crack before and all types of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We just having that kind of evening.
Yeah. So that's the type of stuff we was on. My dude, I don't think Noriega is the therapist you need to be going to, fam.
No, it's not.
Like,
neither.
Facts. Shout out to Nori though, man.
Mhm.
And I thought I had another peasant, but I don't think I'm gonna give him a full-blown peasant. But I'm gonna give a warning to this man right here.
I'm packing the air, this guess what?
Mr. Junior Fatu, aka Rikishi. Cause we be on your ass, boy. Pause. Cause this man posted some bloodline artwork that a fan made, and he was like, why am I in the background of this? Call Cody Rhodes. Fuck that was about for. This man said, I started this bloodline shit. This the motherfucking thanks I get. Yeah, actually. That's why I'm gonna let Rikishi off with a warning, man. Cause like you can't just come in and try to dictate wanting to be down with the gang all of a sudden. We've been saying where Rikishi at for the last year.
Thank you. Longer than that.
Yeah, longer than that, actually, because when was the last time we saw Rikishi in the WWE? Survivor Series?
Survivor Series 2020. Yep.
For the Undertaker's ceremony and shit. So Undertaker retired officially 30 years after he debuted. Had all his boys come out there, the BSK clique and Vince and all them motherfuckers. And now that I remember, actually, Roman Reigns kicked both of Rikishi's kids out the building that night.
Damn sure did.
Yeah. Because Jay Uso was on Team SmackDown, and SmackDown lost to Raw, and Roman was basically, this is when Roman really started getting in his gaslighting bag for real. He was like, hey man, basically like you the peasant of the week right now. Get your ass out of my building. You a loser. Like go to your hotel, watch how I get this done with Drew McIntyre later on. That's basically what he was telling this nigga. Meanwhile, Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso daddy in the building. This nigga said, hey, it's a party. I don't give a fuck what's going on. So this man been a deadbeat in the story the whole time. And now that I remember it,
I'm packing the air, this guess what?
Peasants, you peasants.
You getting a retro peasant today, Mr. Rikishi. Bring that ass here.
Boy.
Uh-oh.
You mean to tell me yo cousin, nephew, whatever Roman Reigns is to you? I don't know. Y'all dynamic kind of, it's a lot of niggas in y'all family for me to keep up with who's related to who in what way. So yo cousin, nephew, whatever he is to you, kick your kids out the building that you was also in.
Yeah.
You ain't did nothing about it. You say, hold on, I'm gonna go celebrate my homie's retirement. Fuck what they talking about. And now you want to be in the front of the bloodline poster? Come on, fam.
Nasty business.
I had to upgrade the peasant on Rikishi. I ain't even want to do it to you, bro.
Because it's true though. Like you okay, yeah, you can lay claim to starting this bloodline shit. You probably got the most kids out of anybody in it. That's fine.
Yeah.
But we've been doing roll call for your ass for about 2 years and you ain't answered once. Not when that happened in 2020. Not when your son got brutalized by this man inside a cell. And your other son, who was on injured reserve for a bad knee, got choked out on live TV. Not when both your sons were fighting each other. They were wilding.
Right.
Like, and they still fighting each other. They about to fight each other at Mania. Notably absent for that. The tribal combat situation, the SummerSlam, your son got taken out in an ambulance. We didn't hear from you. We didn't see from you nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about you being on front of no posters. You lucky you want a poster at all. Because I was
You know
calling for
who
your
else is
head
on
after
that poster?
SummerSlam. Who?
You know who else is on that poster?
Who?
Alpha and Sika. The
Right.
same Alpha and Sika who bothered to show up and crown Roman Reigns a month before this
Yep.
specific show we talking about.
Damn straight.
A whole month before they showed up, it was like, yo, we bloodline. We gonna crown the new tribal chief for the whole fam.
Yeah.
You ain't did this nigga kicked your kids out the building. You ain't did nothing, but you want to be on the front lines. Get out of here.
Yeah.
We still fuck with you though. Get out of here.
Yeah. But just cut this shit out. Cause like everybody else in this family done had something to say about this. I be seeing, Battlefield. They actually got a show going on right now, as a matter of fact. Alpha Junior running the show out here. Lance be out there too. They both have had words about the bloodline situation and whether or not they'd be a part of it and shit like that publicly. But you ain't been nowhere to be found. And you want to be talking now. I don't think so, sir. That's not how this works.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Alpha, I heard Alpha Senior closed down their home promotion.
Yeah. Because he's
WXW.
Yeah, the health thing, is like ain't been able to. It's just for the fact that with him being able, with the state he's in lately, and it's like he's trying to take it easier on him right now. So had to do it.
Yeah, unfortunately. Hey, little Alpha holding it down though, man. So
for sure, yeah, he's back up, healthy. You know what I'm saying? They
he good now.
That's
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I mean that just means they're gonna get more stuff coming through Battlefield. So I'm gonna have to pull up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. Shout out to my guys. I think it's appropriate time to mention my guys versus pro wrestling. They starting back up again too. So they got some shows coming up the next couple months. I'm gonna have to tap back in with them. They're doing something that's gonna be outside downtown in about a week or two. I'm gonna pull up. Stay hydrated. We outside and it's Vegas. And honestly, when it hit March, that's our summer. That's our summer start. So yeah, they're starting to get like that, fam. So yeah, shout out to Versus and shout out to Battlefield, shout out to Alpha, shout out to the Bloodline, shout out to everybody in the Bloodline except Mr. Fatu.
Yeah, y'all tripping.
You ain't in the Bloodline for real, fam. You can't be an absentee member.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. For real though.
For real, man. Let's close this show out talking about Elimination Chamber. Perth. Live from Perth, Australia. Yeah. R-Truth thought they were in Austria. Missed the whole show. Said, man, put up to the airport, put up to arena, wasn't no fans. Where everybody at? Hope I see y'all soon. Shit, guess we gotta go back to the airport. This man pulled up to the wrong city. Wrong country.
Wrong country. That's insane.
Man pulled up at Gunther crib.
Right. Like, yo, what's
you
going
ain't even
on,
in the right
man?
continent, bro. Austria's in Europe, fam.
Oh my god.
Australia is in Australia.
Yeah, that's like whole other side of the world, other side of the equator.
Yeah, dude. Like
you tripping, fam.
It's literally summer in Australia right now. It's hot as fuck.
Right.
I tuned into the press event. Fucking late as hell, midnight y'all time.
Yeah, man.
It was like 8 o'clock my time, 8, 9 my time. Yeah, y'all niggas was outside, and I was just like, man, it's mad niggas outside. And I was like, it's Australia. So I remember like our winters is they summers. I remember that much from social studies and shit in elementary school. So I was just like, man, what's the temperature? Because it's mad niggas at this press event outside. I know they must.
Right.
This shit said 90 degrees. I was like, yeah, y'all niggas stink out there.
Hell nah.
Yeah, I watched that press event.
I seen them talking about it. Was the heat was going crazy. So I'm like, all right. I know it's got to be like at least 80 something going on right now.
Yeah.
Wasn't no clouds in the sky. Like it was hot for real.
Yeah, it's big daytime out there and everything. I was like, man, this is what they be feeling like watching our US shows, huh?
Got to be.
So it probably took them 2 days to watch our US shows, like it took me 2 days to watch this shit too. It's all good, man. Live from Perth, Australia. We got about 4 or 5 matches on this card. These cards be kind of short now too, man.
Yeah.
What's good with that?
Well, I mean, I figured it was going because,
cut some of that filler out, get some more wrestling.
I'm about to say, because I know like with the time difference, you wasn't gonna have like a real long show to begin with, but
yeah,
still, man, like you could have put another match on this. Like the Grayson Waller thing could have been like pre-show or kickoff, something like that. I mean, it was a way you was trying to get Cody and Seth on the show somehow, but I don't know. But I think it was just four matches.
Yeah, 4 matches, 2 chambers, tag titles, defended women's title. Let's talk about it, man. First chamber, Becky Lynch. Knew this was happening. Becky Lynch defeats. I got some issues with this match. We're gonna talk about it. But it's Bianca, Liv, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, and Raquel Gonzalez. First, I'm gonna just state my grade. I enjoyed it. Women's chamber. For some reason, the women's match is opening the show for the 3rd show in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And they were better than the men again for the 3rd show in a row. Giving this an A. I tried to watch this live. I started falling asleep during the entrances, and oh, hold on, let me sit up real quick. I sat up. I was watching it perfectly fine. I was on the timeline and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then Naomi got eliminated by Tiffany Stratton. And then shout out to Liv. Bet I got some weed Morgan coming in. And that's when I fell asleep. It was a wrap for your boy at that point. I woke up literally when the show was over. Like, when they run the little video packages hyping up a random person, it could be like Gunther or Charlotte or somebody after PLE. Yeah, that's when I woke up. They was running the joint for Gunther, like right at the end. Damn. I was like, I looked at the clock and I was like, it's literally 3 hours after the show started. Ain't this a bitch?
That's wild.
So yeah, I had to run it back though. Shout out to Tiffany Stratton, breakout party.
Facts.
Tiffy time for real. That swanton off the pod was ill.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting a PLE off that month.
Right.
PME, excuse me. Players.
I was gonna go with it because I didn't even think it. But yeah, no, I thought that was coming too. But I mean, she was working her ass off in that, and the crowd was feeling it. So,
and they had the WWE 2K ratings like showcased on the whoever was in each pod, the little bird's eye aerial view that they do. Yeah. And Tiffany Stratton has the lowest 2K rating, but she went crazier than everybody in the match.
Oh, for sure. I've already been making my Money in the Bank predictions. Who's gonna win? I got Tiff winning women's for sure.
Yeah, that needs to happen for sure. Mm-hmm. And this might be the parasocial relationships talking. Well, I don't like how Naomi and Bianca got eliminated in this match. It was real sudden. It was real quick. Yeah. And I also don't like Tiff and Naomi going out before Raquel. That's crazy. But yeah, Becky Lynch got the win. It was Bianca got eliminated by Liv. Right.
With the roll up at the end.
Yeah. Liv with the roll up.
Hey, it just happened to happen like that.
Shout out to Liv though. And Liv got the manhandle slam from Becky like almost immediately. They ain't even had time to announce Bianca got eliminated. That's how quick that shit was.
Right.
It was 2 eliminations in like 5 seconds. Crazy.
Facts.
So, Becky Lynch gets the win. I think we all expected this. What grade are you giving this match?
I went A+. Like I've said the same thing. I'm watching this like, damn, they busting their ass on this thing, and they open the show yet again. I'm not understanding. So I'm looking at the field for everybody in the chamber. Like, okay, I know KO might do something nice. You got Lashley in there. You might see a spear or something. Logan's in there. So I had hope that maybe y'all could get the bar up there. They didn't do that. So
They
you
put
might
in
want
some
to
work, but not on this level.
Y'all might want to start reversing this order because it's getting embarrassing. It really is. Like, shout out to the women for putting that work in, but damn it, y'all, we got to make this at least a little more competitive because the fact that we already knew that they was gonna whoop y'all ass in this is kind of bad. It's kind of bad. Y'all, I gotta step it up.
Yeah. Money in the Bank coming up, man.
Facts.
At this point, man, I need the men to open the Money in the Bank over there. Where's Money in the Bank? Paris?
Yeah.
That's backlash. Where's Money in the Bank? Toronto.
Yeah. It's
so I'm gonna need y'all to go up there to Canada, and the fellas need to start the show off.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna have a lot of Canadians in that match. So
for the love of God, don't let Sammy win this shit.
Y'all know he winning that shit.
No.
Y'all know he winning that shit.
Mm-mm.
Y'all gonna piss me off too.
Pray to God don't drop that shit.
Don't drop.
Don't drop that.
Got that. Got that.
Oh man, I don't want to see it.
Hey,
no
Sami Zayn winning Money in the Bank.
Pray to God you don't drop that shit.
Yeah, man, I don't want that. Nah.
I see y'all trying to force him into the match with Seth at Mania. Don't drop that shit.
Nasty.
And I can go into a whole rant about that too. I was just saying, y'all was bitching and complaining about The Rock possibly fighting Roman, but y'all want Sami Zayn forcing the match with Seth.
For what?
Fuck out of here. For what? For being a loser for the last 2 years? For being a fucking hypocritical traitor loser for the last 2 years? He had to call up his homie that's been whooping his ass since his homie got a job at the same place he got a job at. He had to call that nigga up to have some sort of success in his fucking career. Y'all want him to stop. Just stop it. Get the fuck out of here.
They playing into
be turning into Joe Budden on this show. Come on now.
Why?
Sami Zayn, listen to me right now. It's a 2-pack of ass. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, they buying into these interviews in the stands, and the empty stands with nobody.
I'm not.
They really buying.
I don't
into
even
that
pay
shit.
attention to what he's talking about. I don't want to hear nothing he got to say.
That's what I'm saying.
Benedict Arnold.
I'm not hearing him. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
I'm not.
But no, I better not.
I'm not
see
sorry
Sammy
for no
win
traitors.
Money in the Bank. I better not see Sammy win Money in the Bank. Matter of fact, I want Andrade to win Money in the Bank this year.
Yeah,
when he come back.
And we deflecting just to have this Sami Zayn hate session right quick. So let's just let this play out real quick, and we'll get back on track. But I seen something else. Somebody was just like, y'all remember when Sami Zayn took Damian Priest's briefcase?
Oh, I do.
Somebody said, what if Damian Priest goes to cash in the briefcase and the contract is missing? And then Sami Zayn come out with the contract and cash in. That's when I had to close everything. I closed my whole browser. I said, no, fam.
Bro, what?
I closed every tab I had individually in Chrome. I said, click. I got a lot of tabs open too. I closed every tab when I saw that because y'all really gonna piss me off. If I see this man come out with a contract that don't belong to him, I was mad as hell. He got the contract to begin with, that he took the briefcase. That pissed me off when he took the briefcase.
Yeah. No, that's gonna be the negativity that somebody else might thrive off of, but it ain't gonna be me because I'm not with.
Listen, no, I'm gonna turn into y'all.
Right.
If I see that. All right, we can get back on track now. Speaking of Damian Priest, excuse me, because I did this thing this past weekend that the kids be talking about and touch grass, and now my allergies are acting up. So excuse me. Yeah, all bad, but we good. Speaking of Damian Priest, him and Finn Balor defended the tag titles against New Catch Republic. That's Tyler Bate and Butch. Still calling him Butch, man. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Again, R-Truth was in Austria, so he was not around at any point in this match, as some people probably would have expected. This match was one of them matches that it's gonna be good, but you don't really care about because you know how it's gonna end.
Right.
So I didn't really care about this match. It was still good. I'm gonna give it a B+. And I knocked that down. Just like the women's match. I knocked that down from A+ to an A because of Bianca and Naomi's eliminations. Like I said, it might be the parasocial relationships talking, but this one, I just gave it a B plus because I just wasn't investing in it like that. But it was good though. It was good.
I wasn't either, but I enjoyed it. I went up to A- because like this went back to like what I enjoyed tag team wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Pete Dunne and Tyler got that chemistry.
To it.
Right. Like Pete Dunne and Tyler got the chemistry from back in the day. Damian Priest and Finn, like they was the odd couple at one point in time, but it's like now they got the cohesion together. Like they solid. So they just started, yeah. Because it's like they got the time to work with. You know what I'm saying? This was only the second out of 4 matches on the card, so it's like, hey, go crazy, and they went crazy. So I fucks with it.
Yeah, the streets is saying Tyler Bate can't fight either.
Oh, I mean, I agree.
And Tyler Bate got a list too, but I heard he still can't fight. They said Tyler Bate got Sol Ruka in the cuff, man.
Huh? Sir?
Tyler Bate dipping his toes in with the sisters now.
Oh man.
Yeah, Sol Ruka's black.
That is true. But he can't fight.
Nah, he can't fight.
Nah. Pete could probably fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
we don't know what he got going on. So
yeah.
I'm saying, man, just based on the last match, it's like 3 niggas that I gotta talk about in that previous match who can't fight.
Oh, that's for sure.
One that I'm gonna let slide. Y'all know what I'm talking.
That's big facts.
I was saying, man, Seth can't fight. Jimmy Uso, I don't know. Get him a little drunk. He might not be able to fight.
I'm about to say, like, he probably can. You just got to catch him on the right day.
Yeah. Ludwig Kaiser, he can't fight. Braun Strowman
can't
hell
fight. No. Hell no.
Braun Strowman just big with muscles.
I'm about to say, you just got to be faster. You be all right.
Yeah. No, Braun fast as fuck. I don't know. remember he was chasing. Who was he chasing through the arena that one time? I'm gonna finish with you. Get chased the fuck out that dude.
It was probably.
I was like, no, this nigga's scary. Hold on.
Yeah, because a motherfucker that big shouldn't be running that fast.
Yeah, Braun fast as shit. I don't know. I might have to take Braun off that list. Braun don't got nothing I want for real anyway, so it's okay.
What was it, Raquel?
Yeah,
I would. Hey, shout out to Raquel though too, because I think she had posted about, because she had posted before the show, she had posted about like the thing she got with the condition she had going on, and then if you notice during the match, like when she came out for the entrance, you can see like her face was swole the fuck up. So she working that match after that happened is still like, right. I get all the respect in the world for that, but like sharing the whole like saga that she done had going on with this thing is crazy too. So that's vulnerable. So
yeah.
So a lot of respect to that.
Yeah, shout out to Raquel. Shout out to her. Let's talk about the next segment. I got a question, Reek. How many royal families are there in wrestling?
Well, wise man once said that wrestling has more than one royal family.
Indeed. They really only have 2 at this point, but it's more than one still. Cody Rhodes is a guest on the Grayson Waller Effect, as is the World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins. Please say the freaking. And of course, Grayson Waller's tag team partner, Austin Theory, is out there and introduces the hometown kid to a huge pop. It's not his hometown. Grayson Waller's actually from Sydney. Sydney to Perth is like going from LA to New York.
It is.
So it's pretty far. Austin Theory went out there and said he had a blooming onion from Outback Steakhouse.
Nasty business. Cuisine. Nasty business.
But Grayson Waller came out there over his shit because it's his home country. Drank a beer from a shoe with UFC's tie. Was it Tuivasa? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Had a Shuivasa.
Right. Because that's his thing.
Tickling myself a lot today.
He do that after UFC fights. That's his thing.
Yeah, y'all niggas can do that. I'm not messing my
Yeah.
shoes up for nothing.
No.
No new shoes, no old shoes. I ain't doing that.
Nah, that's more. I'm gonna pass on all of that.
Yeah, I'm American. We don't do that. Seth Freakin announces that he's close to being cleared as early as this week, possibly. Early as tomorrow, possibly. So yeah. That's gonna be fun.
I'm here for that.
5 weeks. 5 weeks.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, that's scared for a minute.
Like that. Yeah, he did. I was like, hey, Mania ruined.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to CM Punk though. I know he was going through some shit watching Elimination Chamber, which natural. Like it's like, man, all I want to do is main event Mania, and I might not ever get that opportunity again. And this was the only chance I really had. So y'all gotta do right by bro.
Yeah,
this
man.
time next year. Y'all need to. That's my Rumble winner for 2025.
Oh, for sure.
And if Mania not gonna be here, the Royal Rumble should be. Goddamn it.
Hey, he talking right. I ain't been to a Rumble yet.
Me neither. I would love to go to a Rumble before Mania. Actually, I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey, Punk winning the Rumble in Vegas would be some like real irony. You know what I'm saying? Because last time he was out there in Vegas, he was winning the championship at Double or Nothing.
AEW, yep.
I'm just saying, man, it writes itself.
Hey, and I'm just saying though too, man, because Dana doing the test drive for the Sphere coming up in September.
Hey, yo, I was about to say that. I was about to say that.
If y'all need somewhere to do the Rumble at,
yo,
listen. Back to the Grayson Waller effect though. Grayson took a moment to acknowledge the tribal chief. Love that. Ask Cody if he feels selfish for denying fans the biggest main event in WrestleMania history. And he should feel selfish. He should. Denied an opportunity to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns face to face. Head up. I don't know that, but that comment from Grayson Waller just it shot into the arm for Cody Rhodes because he started feeling himself. He started talking some shit.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, Dwayne isn't the people's champ anymore because he doesn't show up for the people. Well, I'm sorry if this man got other priorities, unlike somebody else. He show up when he can, damn it.
Yeah.
He showed up for your boy a couple weeks ago. That's all I cared about. He showed up for me. I never seen The Rock before. The Rock said, we're going to go to Vegas. He did that for me.
I'm about to say, he went to Vegas. He brought the show to Vegas when everybody else was scared to. You know what I'm saying? That counts for something.
I'm just saying, WWE, they ain't been to Vegas in like a year. When the last time WWE had a PLE in Vegas? It's been going on 2 years.
Last time I was out there.
When the last time they had a stadium PLE in Vegas? It's going on 3 years. The Rock did that. The same week he became the board of directors. He did that. How you gonna say he ain't the people's champ no more? That's not your call to make.
Hey, look. Cena once said, if you're the people's champion, listen to the people. He was listening to the people.
He listened to the people. He said, y'all want the biggest main event in Mania history? Nah. All of a sudden, y'all don't want The Rock back. Y'all wanted him back. He said, yo, I'm listening to the people. The people love The Rock. And now Cody talking his shit because The Rock ain't in the building. That's what it was. You weren't gonna say that when The Rock was there.
But look, that ain't all he said now.
That's not all he said. Because this man also said, hey, when you slap me in my face. That's what he said. He said it just like that too.
He's doing the list.
He said it just like that too. He said, when you slap me in my face, and some other shit. He challenged The Rock to a face-to-face head up. Anytime, any place. So whenever The Rock available, I don't know how they gonna do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you got Seth Freakin say, I got your back again. I'll be your shield. Listen to what he's
All right.
saying too. I'm gonna just tell you. Listen to when he say that.
Yeah.
Because don't think when he say that it mean what y'all think it mean. Just know,
Like, don't
this is
forget
one of the
who we
most
talking about.
untrustworthy niggas on the roster. I'm
Thank
just
you.
saying.
Like, we getting hype and not like using our historical context here. Like,
Yeah.
remember who we're talking about.
Yeah, so just remember. Ooh, a light bulb just went off. It's not the time to discuss that yet. So
No,
let's hold
you
on.
gonna get there. You gonna get there.
But yeah, outside of that, Austin Theory does some unnecessary Dwayne catchphrases.
Oh, that must be his new thing to be cringe because there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it on this show.
Yeah, and even Seth was egging it on, and eventually Austin Theory got his ass cooked.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked. Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh? He got cooked.
Which, like, here's my issue with this part of it, because like I was kind of feeling the segment up until this point. Austin Theory just totally, yeah, and I like Austin Theory, but this is that extra shit that y'all do with Austin Theory and that y'all have been doing with Austin Theory, which is the big reason of why he can't get over.
Yeah.
Because here's what I would have did. Y'all remember when The Rock showed back up the first time? He was going against Austin Theory.
Yeah. On SmackDown.
So this is what I would have did. I would have had Austin Theory step in and be like, yo, I need to get my look back on The Rock first.
I thought he was going to do that.
I did too.
He was like, okay.
Started being corny. And it annoyed me. It annoyed me. Cause I was like, that's not necessary. He could have been like, hey fam, step in line. Like, this motherfucker took me as a joke a few months back.
Right.
Like, so no, you step in line, you focus on this story that you was fucking bitching and complaining about finishing, and let me face him first.
That's what I'm saying, man.
And then it could have went better for Austin Theory. And instead, he looked like a fucking cornball. I'm gonna grade this segment. I'm gonna give it a B-. How are we doing this Cody versus Rock stuff? Is Cody working 2 matches in Philly?
I think he is.
You gonna do the Bret Hart WrestleMania 10?
I'm thinking that's what it's gonna be like. Honestly, and I mean, I fantasy booked it right then. Because everyone thinking like, oh, there's gonna be a tag match between the two of them. I don't think we're gonna do that. But what we can do, and I think the best way to do this is to start the show with it. Night 1, you kick the show right off the bat. Cody, Rock, Roman's in Rock's corner, Seth is in Cody's corner. Whatever y'all gonna do with that booking, you do with it.
Hey, Roman being in a nigga corner is crazy.
Right. But you see, it's like it's suddenly been happening. Like I think SmackDown, Roman had to be like, oh yeah, I get the orders around here. But realistically, you ain't been giving no orders for about 3 weeks. Because the real head of the table is in town. But
talk to him.
Yeah, like, but you can do that to start the show off. And then wherever Seth is on night 1 or night 2, you have their matches. Roman and Cody's obviously main event in night 2. Everybody happy. You get what they want.
Yeah. Rock opening up Mania is crazy.
It is.
I mean, granted, no, I might be wrong on that.
But I'm like, at the end of the day, I only say opening because I can't say that it'll be right for him to be in a main event spot if like it's not going to be night 2.
Yeah.
And then if somebody else is going, like, if there's a better story that we could put on, like if they say we want to put Becky Rhea in main event in night 1, and Cody and Roman is already main event in night 2, then we can't have nothing that, like, Rock's not going to be in the middle of a show. You know what I'm saying? You might as well get them when they hottest.
Main event in 2 nights.
Exactly. And you might as well do it when it's hottest, when the crowd is the most up. You just take full advantage of that. You say, hey, the guy that everybody wants to win anyway.
Last year.
Exactly. The guy that people want to win anyway, The Rock, get it out the way. We're not interrupting nobody's stories, so everybody's going to be happy regardless. And it's right there.
I agree. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think, like, because, The Rock did this don't really count, but he did the shit with Rowan out in Dallas. That was like in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
But
and more to the point, if you want to continue the theory that most of us have that Rock is Agent Orange out here, right? You could let Rock go over with Roman's help, and you could be like, oh, this is an omen. This night one, Cody taking the L right here against the Rock. This is an omen going into night two. And then we know what's gonna happen in night two. So, hey, I don't write the pen. I don't got the pen. I'm just saying we could do it.
Or just going back to what we was talking about before, Seth freaking Rollins on his bullshit.
Hey, that's always there.
He cost Cody his story. Roman get to stay champion. TC's happy. Y'all unhappy. But TC's even happier. Y'all could do that too. I ain't mad at it. Especially considering the fact that, listen, hold on. Because there's a method to my madness here. This is a perfect segue into this next joint. Because Drew McIntyre is a number one contender now. Won his chamber match versus Randy Orton, LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul, as we expected. Drew got to win at Mania too. And Drew can win night one. We had that match night one. Seth Rollins mad as hell. Like, he done help Cody out. He been trying to help Cody and shit. Like, try to help him versus The Rock earlier in the night. Say, you know, somebody did some shit. Say, like, Solo Sikoa hit mans with thumb with the Samoan spike. Now, Seth Rollins not even healthy for his match later on that night because he involved in somebody else shit. Say he lose his belt to Drew. Now he don't got nothing. He can definitely cost Cody the next night. Now he bitter. He done lost his belt trying to help this nigga out. So no, you can't win neither. Like I said, TC would be happy if you want to go that route. So shout out to Drew McIntyre winning out. Drew and LA Knight started off the chamber. And I'm seeing you niggas slowly but surely understanding why LA Knight was a manager at first. And it's been hilarious to see. Y'all don't even care about him like y'all did like 5 months ago.
Yeah, the pop is dying.
I don't see him talked about the pop ain't as hard. Like, niggas is not taking over the show with chance before the show like y'all was doing a year ago. I went to SmackDown last March. Usually people be wooing like Ric Flair before the show start. No, it was mad chance for LA Knight. That heat has died down considerably. I don't know how they do before the shows now, but like the heat been kind of dead recently. The pop ain't as hard as it was. The talk on the social media not as crazy as it was. Y'all done moved on to a new toy. Y'all done stashed LA Knight back in the toy chest, and y'all got the shiny Cody Rhodes doll now.
Right.
And
this is exactly why I say all the time when people try to be like, oh, well, you didn't do this when you had the chance. And what would have been the result? Sammy last year. Oh, Sammy should beat Roman Reigns for the title and capitalize on the success. Where would he have been right now? Y'all would have died off on it so fast. Everyone said LA Knight should have won Money in the Bank. Priest still got the briefcase. He's fine. But like you just said, LA Knight done did this.
I told y'all last year LA Knight shouldn't have won.
Right.
You know, I got a word for that. You know what they call that?
Fickle.
Amen.
Indeed. But digressing from that point, I got a new nomination for the Player Hater of the Year.
Yes, sir.
We got 2 new nominations this week. Actually, Jimmy Uso is officially on the list, costing his brother the Intercontinental title. Y'all knew that was happening. But then AJ Styles flew all the way to Australia to hate on LA Knight.
Just to be an op. That's crazy.
Cost this man the match. He somehow snuck in the chamber. I was confused too, because like this is after Lashley got eliminated.
Right.
Like Lashley got his ass cooked by Karrion Kross on Friday. Had his elbow all wrapped up. So this dude trying to hit the hurt lock on LA Knight He can't even get it. His arm is killing him. Drew
Right.
Mack, Claymore out of nowhere, get the dub. So they trying to help Bobby Lashley out the chamber.
Yep.
Here come AJ Styles, ducked off.
Just slid.
Ain't nobody knew this man was in the country. Ain't nobody
Right.
know mans was backstage, nothing. How he get in the building? He wasn't even working. You know how much you gotta hate on the nigga at your job to come to work on your day off in another country and make sure he unsuccessful?
Just to be an op, like, damn.
I love it. I love it. Logan Paul got his ass cooked multiple times in the match.
He got his
too.
ass cooked. He got cooked. Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh? He got cooked.
Got speared through the pod by Bobby Lashley. He did hit that cross body off the top of the pod, though.
Yeah, that was nasty.
So he went crazy on that. Randy Orton hit a crazy RKO on my man's, too.
Facts.
And took him out the match. So much this man had to come back in on some hater shit, hit Randy with the brass knuckles, and basically that was the end of the match for him.
Hey, he had to duck off after this.
Yeah. And leftover lasagna has officially been thawed out all the way and is in the oven now. It's heating back up, baby. This man Drew McIntyre gets the dub. Took Cody's pyro budget. I saw that tweet. He said
he damn sure did.
It was mad pyro.
Because Cody had some wild shit, but I think Drew got him. Like, they was snapping.
Y'all ain't even give Becky that much pyro.
Did
Becky have any pyro at all now that I think about it?
I don't think so. I could
That's
be
nuts.
wrong, but
that's discriminatory, Triple H.
yeah,
Anyway, speaking of
good.
Triple H, he comes out and announces the attendance. 52,590.
Hold on. We give grades?
No, I didn't give my grade yet either. My bad. Players fuck up. What grade you giving this?
I'll probably go B+. Because it, like I said, it was what I expected. It's predictable. Spots was dope
for me too.
Yeah, Spots was dope in there. I get some extra points because AJ doing that exceptional player hating. But yeah, no. Kev is on some shit. Like this.
Hey yo,
this man banging his head off the wall.
Hey, I'm tired of Kevin Owens too. I think I'm officially tired of Kevin Owens because like this man, Logan Paul came out there. Logan Paul is a troll, so like he trolling everybody in a pod. This dude Kevin Owens just banging his head against the pod like he fucking special ed and shit, man. And then he just like somebody was like hitting Drew's face up against Kevin Owens' pod, and he punching the glass each time. Like you corny as fuck, bro. Like Kevin Owens been on some mad corny shit since last year. Like, and I'm kind of over it. You kind of starting to be on the same tier as your boy with me. You this close, Kevin. You see this little bit of space in between my fingers, Reek? The people can't see it. You see this little bit of space?
It's like
you that close. You that close. You might be able to get a thing of thread right through my fingers right now.
Right.
But that's it. That's about all you putting through. That's how close Kevin Owens is to getting on that level with Sammy's at.
Now, low key though, I've low key kind of been saying the same thing because
stop this corny shit, bro.
I mentioned this before. Like there was a time where we looked at Kevin, we were like, "Oh, he a threat." You know what I'm saying? Because he got that menacing energy. Like, okay, he'll joke around with you, but at the end of the day, when the jokes stop, shit gonna get real. Now it's just like it's campy almost. It's like a bad campy horror movie. Like
it's a parody, bro. Like yeah. Like you saying, it's a campy. Kevin Owens used to be. Who can I relate this to? He used to be like Freddy in the original Nightmare on Elm Street. He didn't want to fuck with bro. Now now look at like as the movies went on, it kind of came just like real hokey and cheesy. That's where he at now. He Freddy versus Jason. He used to be Nightmare on Elm Street. Now he Freddy versus Jason.
Matt, I'm gonna need you to verify what we're saying right now.
Yeah,
because I agree.
Or at least give me another analogy, because I'm sure you understand where I'm trying to go with this. I just can't effectively put it into words.
Because I think that's accurate, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, he used to be an original horror movie, but then like as the series went on, it just became cheesy. And
Yeah.
it's just like you a shell of yourself. You a parody of yourself. You are Shaquille O'Neal on the Cavaliers at this
Damn, I thought he was gonna say Boston.
point. No, you ain't that bad.
I just say, damn, like I didn't know how far into the basement we done sunk yet.
No, I'm just saying Kevin Owens was an all-star a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now he a name, but like I can't see him making no more all-star appearances
Nah, I don't know, man.
at this point. That's where he at with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin Owens, OG. Like if you can be
Yeah,
2015
man.
Kevin Owens again,
I need that back, bro.
like that was the best Kevin Owens, bro.
Yeah.
Then he joined
And
with
look,
Jericho.
right. And I'm saying, like, if he having fun, okay, fine. As long as we not trying to push that. But nah, man, like this. There was
Where's the Kevin Owens that beat the shit out of Vince McMahon right in front of me, bro? Where's he at?
Head button.
Where's that Kevin Owens at?
Busting his forehead open on TV. Like, that was different, man. That was different. You fucking power bombed your best friend on the apron, busted his whole back up.
Where'd that do that?
On the greatest night of his life, and you was his best friend. Come on,
Where
man.
he at?
And then went on to have the match with him, and legitimately would not stop power bombing him until the ref stopped the match.
Yeah. He said, I'm not going for the pin. However long I gotta take to do this shit, it's gonna take it.
Like that's relentless energy.
Where did that do that?
I don't see that no more.
Don't let this be a Jay-Z situation. Niggas want my old shit, buy my old albums. No.
Yeah.
Just bring that guy back.
See, he could say that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't. He's still in the game.
Right. Give me that guy again, man.
Facts.
So if you want to go in Old Faithful, beat the shit out of Sami Zayn again, I ain't gonna complain about it.
Listen, I damn sure won't now. You might get a standing ovation this time.
Hell yeah. I might take back everything I just said.
Hey,
let's talk about the main event. Yeah, y'all are tapped it. My grade though, I'm the same as you, B+. Yeah, it is what it was.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens definitely being corny knocked that down a peg.
Facts.
So I probably would have gave it like an A-. It still wouldn't have been better than the women. And the women, I only docked them down a grade because of how they did Nao and Bianca.
Yeah, that was a little.
I was about to call her B-Fab. My bad.
I had flashbacks to SummerSlam in that moment, but I knew what was coming after a while.
Yeah. And in the main event, y'all knew who the main event was. Rhea Bloody Ripley defeated Nia Jax. Hold on, who was that? Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax?
It feels so good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Shout out to that press conference they did the night before, too.
Yeah.
Out here watching Nia Jax get splashed in the face at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Not the type of splashing I was expecting at that time of day, but it's all good.
Yeah, you do what you do.
It's the wrong show for that, though. I did not verify this, but it sounded right. The first ever PLE main event between two people born in Australia.
That's probably true. I mean, it's Googleable.
Not that many Australian wrestlers to begin with, so I doubt there was two of them main eventing a pay-per-view ever. Right. At least in this company. I don't know. Y'all need to respect Nia Jax's ring work, man.
Hey, listen, that is the moral of the story of this match. Like, y'all were shitting on this woman, and look,
I've been shitting on her since she debuted.
Exactly. Like, there was a time where, yes, she needed work, she needed some polishing, but she went away, took some time off, she got her knees right, she lost a bunch of weight, got in the lab, worked on her. This was it. And if she never has a better match than this, that's fine. It's a main event for a world title. But damn it, she cooked. For sure.
I think we need to make a new award for the end of the year, and we're gonna nominate Nia Jax for it. We're gonna do the most improved.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. Nia Jax is our first nominee on most improved for 2024. Because the match she had with Becky about a month ago.
Right, yeah.
Listen. And before this match, she came back in September. So she's been undefeated since then. This is our first L that she's taken. So with that being said, she's undefeated in America since she came back. So she's still undefeated.
That still count.
She the female Big Show. But she just don't do all the turning. Like she gonna stay healed. Because I can't see her being a face ever.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think she would be a good baby.
There was that one time, but it was a bad look for everybody involved.
We don't talk about that. Like Bruno.
Yeah, it was just... I don't know who decided that was smart booking.
We know who decided on it.
Like if it had been Alexa and anybody else, okay, fine. But this
because Alexa was perfect for that role.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like
it was just the wrong person. Like,
yeah.
Now, if y'all did that with Alexa and like Piper Niven, would have went crazy.
I can see that.
Because Piper Niven likable.
Right.
Like Nia Jax just ain't likable at all.
Yeah, she doesn't have that, oh, you hurt my feelings and shit. Like real Nia Jax
bitch,
probably don't give a fuck. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I really don't care.
You out here getting hurt by a bitch that's 5 foot?
Come on now.
Like, stop. Alexa Bliss, 5 foot 118? Come on, fam.
Yeah, no, Nia is not sweating at all.
It's crazy. I said Alexa Bliss and my Alexa started talking. Like, telling me some facts. Like, I did not ask you anything, bro. Anyway, man, what grade we giving this match?
I'll probably give it an A-. I'll be nice.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. Because I mean, Rhea Ripley was the face here. They weren't going to boo her at all.
Oh yeah, there's like
it's a sign of things to come.
Oh yeah, this is going to do it because all it takes is for that one show for it to be like you see the reaction that they get, and it's like by osmosis, everybody just starts gravitating to that same feeling. Like she had already really been a face, low key, because she's that heel that nobody wants to boo. But when you see them in that environment, and you see that not a single person in the crowd even remotely dislikes what they're seeing, now it's like, well, that energy just keeps moving because the crowd was all watching it. They all feeling the same thing. So the next arena that she goes to in the States is going to have that same energy. So it's like, yeah, that heel shit going out the window now.
When the last time you seen her with Judgment Day?
That's true too. Like Judgment Day really kind of just like the fellas now. She just...
R-Truth been more a part of Judgment Day than she been for the last month.
Yeah. She been delegating. Like, hey, y'all do this, y'all handle all of this shit. I'm gonna go, do what I'm doing in this division right now.
Yeah, I'm more interested in how like she kind of just transitions out of that group. Because like any other time, I've been watching wrestling for over 25 years. Damn, I'm old, bro. It's crazy. I've been watching wrestling over 25 years. I done seen it all. Usually niggas get jumped when they leave a group. I'm just saying, y'all ain't about to jump Rhea Ripley.
Oh, hell no. It ain't gonna happen.
Sponsor's not about to allow that. So
no.
How y'all gonna do this?
It would be easier if you had another woman in the group, but
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how you do that.
Which, I mean, maybe y'all could do that. Just bring another woman in. But like, what woman are y'all gonna bring in that's gonna be like have that same commanding presence?
Shayna Baszler. I'm calling it right now. I refuse to give up hope on this. I probably should.
I refuse to give up hope on something with Shayna Baszler. Like, we out here just throwing ideas for y'all to do with Shayna Baszler the last few weeks. I said turn her into Kurt Angle and just have her be that machine that's goofy as fuck outside of the ring. That's one option. Second option, y'all could have her take over in Judgment Day because they need somebody. if Rhea Ripley's leaving.
Right.
That's it.
Like,
because like ain't nobody else has that commanding presence. Y'all can't do Nikki Cross. Because who the fuck gonna care about that?
Nikki has really just kind of been in the background of everything.
Yeah.
Like I saw her, I think like on Raw maybe 2 weeks ago. You know, like when they pan outside the arena, shit like that. She was walking around in that motherfucker. And they pan the camera over to her. But like you could see from the side of her face it's her. But like they have her doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Now in fairness, she's been training for a marathon and you know stuff for school, stuff like that. So she's busy. I get it. But
yeah, the school
like
thing is big.
Yeah. And like you said, you can't just bring her back in and just throw her in that position. However, you have Shayna Baszler. And listen, I'm not going to get into my tangent about this, but it's looking like she peaked in NXT, and I don't like that. And we're running out of time. She's already in her 40s. Like, let her get the run that she should get. And if that's how we get Rhea out, do it.
And I'm gonna let y'all rock because it's Mania season, and Mania season ain't nobody getting built up unless they already started getting built up in like the fall.
Yeah, that's gonna be something for the spring and the fall. I'm cool with that.
I'm just saying. All right, when's Money in the Bank?
Is
it July 6th?
Okay.
So Money in the Bank is July 6th. The show before that is Backlash France. That's in May. I'm gonna give y'all after Backlash, because usually Backlash is, you know, them wrapping up shit from Mania.
Yeah.
So when we get into Money in the Bank, if Shayna Baszler by SummerSlam, I'm gonna give y'all by SummerSlam. I think that's fair. If Shayna Baszler ain't prominent by SummerSlam, I give up.
Terrible.
I'm just give up.
Yeah, that'll probably be about it.
With that, what you will. I don't book the shows. I just sit back and watch.
Yeah,
I'm just
saying, give
I'm not gonna
care. Like this is things that I want to see.
Yeah, y'all got by SummerSlam, bro. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Even I don't win this SummerSlam. You don't have a date yet.
And like the fact that you know the whole feud with Ronda, which was like fantasy booked for the longest, that went out like a dud. It's like I think we kind of need to rehab a little bit.
Yeah, man. I done told y'all what to do, man. Just have her be Kurt. Just have her go out there. Have her do some open challenges, man. Like some beat the clock challenges. Like establish her in some way.
Yeah.
Have her do some beat the clocks. Say like, who can beat me in this time frame? I'm tired of this shit. Like, y'all been overlooking me for the last few years. I used to be that bitch in NXT.
Right. Like the formula is so simple. And we don't need to be giving her no, you know, big sister mentor program with fucking Zoe. Nah. Like, Zoe's good to rock.
Zoe don't need that either, neither. I'm going to tell y'all that.
Like, you can just...
Y'all ain't doing neither of them any favors, right?
Exactly. Because she was already doing that with Trish. So,
right.
What we need to go back to that for?
It didn't work out with Trish neither. She just need mentors all the time. Like, that make her look weak.
Right.
I'm just saying, I'm not the Booker of the Year. Triple H is officially. Yeah, that he officially the Booker of the Year.
Hey, Tony was tearing his house the fuck up.
Man, I told y'all, hey, tag me if y'all see him say anything. I need to laugh. He's like, how could you, Dave?
Like, y'all are my ops. How could you do this to me?
Hey, that's all I got, man. I want to see Shayna Baszler used better, and that's how I'm going to close out this show. Let's plug our socials, man. This might be short. We don't need to talk our socials that much.
Yeah. Y'all can find me at Rehab24 on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, go check out the Havoc Hour where I talk sports and entertainment on all streaming platforms where you find Young Kings Wrestling, Anchor X, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Video version's up on YouTube. All the content is out right now.
Yeah, and I am the thespian TC Fontaine. Follow your boy on Instagram, tc.fontaine. I'm also on Instagram because I take pictures. So follow my photography page, foy.flicks. And of course, Young Kings Wrestling everywhere, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, at YK Wrestling. And shout out to Clarissa Shields, man. She fought in the PFL. Was that her first fight?
No, that was her third.
Then why she say she officially is an MMA artist now?
Well, like the first two fight, well, the one fight she had, it was somebody who was kind of new, like she was. Like it was somebody else on her level. Then she fought somebody else that she got her first win on, and that wasn't somebody that was like, you know, too seasoned in the sport. Like she wasn't like a vet. This was somebody that was like that's been in for a while. So like I guess like that level of competition on that stage.
Okay. That's fair. Shout out to her though, man. The quote.
Yeah. Yes,
greatest
sir.
women's boxer of all time. And your boy, I did apply for the PFL credentials for this season. So
Ooh.
Hey, get on that, Reek.
Hey, say listen, I still got them on the email link. They be sending me the Zoom links all the time still.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I get in whenever. Shit.
Yeah, we need parts, bro.
I'm gonna tap in for whenever they announce that Ngannou fight.
Oh, he fighting in PFL?
Oh yeah. I guess what's his name? Knocked out Ryan Bader, so he gonna have Ngannou when he come back.
That's crazy. I just seen he was fighting Joshua in a couple weeks too.
Yeah, he gonna do that. I think he gonna do that first, and then he gonna transition to.
I didn't even know that was official.
Mm-hmm.
So he fighting Joshua on March 8th in Saudi.
Yep.
Ooh, Ngannou rich now, man. This man went from being homeless in Cameroon to getting 2 Saudi checks. Okay.
Bruh.
I see you, dog.
He cashing out, man.
Hey, man. I was just saying, Francis Ngannou, all he got to do is appear in WWE. He on the list.
Hey,
he on the check getter list.
Listen.
Just do something in wrestling officially. You get on the list, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Come back to UFC. That count too. This is a UFC podcast at this point.
Oh, they ain't gonna let him in the door.
Hell no.
They done been punching air since he started doing this shit.
Yeah, he mad as hell. He got that bread
he been
over
shitting
there
on Francis for so long.
Hey, if The Rock want him back, The Rock gonna say, "Hey, no, bring this nigga back." The Rock runs shit now. This company.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly. The Rock said, "Nigga, I'm coming back for Mania." The fuck?
Yes, sir.
Anything happen in UFC, I run shit here now. Nigga. Y'all, that shiny. Hey, Rock, you remember Roman cut that one promo?
Which one?
He was like, "This cameraman, this my cameraman."
Oh, fact. Listen.
The Rock gonna cut that same promo. He said, "Nigga, this BMF championship, this is my championship."
Hey, that's real.
This
though.
octagon, this is my octagon.
Facts.
This Apex Arena, this is my Apex Arena. I built this. The people, these are my people, because I'm the people's champion.
That's facts. Hey, Rock really on top of shit. Like he tapped into 3 different sports. Like you got wrestling, you got UFC,
football.
You got football. That's wild as hell.
Hey, I might have to put Rock on the check getter list too.
I was about to say, like, this man put a whole football league together. Back on the board, the TKO, back in wrestling.
Got his name back.
Mm-hmm.
Getting them stock options. Hey, yo, shout out to The Rock. You a nominee.
Facts.
Officially.
Facts.
All right, man, we appreciate y'all for listening this far. If you listen this far, if you shut the show off at any point, fuck you.
Right.
You ain't gonna hear this because you shut the show off. Let's fuck you.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Said I'll be back to hold you down. I don't wanna leave you, baby.
But we got to go right now. We're going to be back next week with another one.
Another one.
Black History Month going to be over.
Yeah.
I'm afraid what the last couple days about to be like.
Yo.
This month was that bad.
Yeah.
Next couple days about to be crazy.
It really is, though.
Hey, yo, we'll be back, though. Anything happens, we're going to talk about it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, we out of here, y'all. Appreciate y'all.